Hello students, how are you all? So see, I'm back in the school. So today in this video we will learn about the breathing mechanism. See, this is the second part of the video. In the first part we have already learned about respiration. So let us recall a bit. So respiration, what is respiration? Respiration is a process by which we take in oxygen and we utilize that oxygen and we break down the food into energy, and the removal of the waste material. In this case, waste material is carbon dioxide. That is taking in of oxygen, then breaking down of food, production of energy and removal of carbon dioxide from our body. This complete process is called respiration. So we have also discussed about aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. See, in case of aerobic respiration, food is broken down with the help of oxygen, and in case of anaerobic respiration, food is broken down without the help of oxygen. In case of aerobic respiration, example, almost all living things respire through aerobic respiration. But in case of yeast and in certain other bacteria, they respire through anaerobic mode of respiration. Now in that case we have also learned about the anaerobic respiration in case of muscles. Now that we have also discussed that respiration consists of two parts, one breathing and another one is utilizing that energy, utilizing oxygen to break down the food and production of energy. Now in this video we will learn about the breathing mechanism. So what is breathing and breathing mechanism? So if we want to define breathing, breathing is simply inhalation and exhalation, means taking in of oxygen and giving out of carbon dioxide. See, if you consider one breath is equal to one inhalation and one exhalation, that is equal to one breath. Now breathing rate. See, an adult human breathes about 15 to 18 times, or you can say 15 to 20 times per minute. So 15 to 20 times per minute is the breathing rate of an adult human being. Now this is actually the average rate. You may say that you may breathe 19 times, someone may say they may breathe 21 times. It depends or it varies. Moreover, when you do vigorous exercise or when you are running, you are jogging, then the breathing rate increases. It may increase to 25 to 30 times. Even in the children, breathing rate is around 20 to 30 times. So breathing rate differs from individual to individual. It depends on how physically active you are, what work you are doing. In this way, the breathing rate differs. Now let us concentrate, how do we breathe? See, I have drawn two pictures. In these pictures, one, it is when you take in oxygen. See students, when you take in oxygen, breathe in, try, breathe in. When you breathe in oxygen, do you feel that your thoracic cavity is expanding, the chest cavity is expanding? What happens when you breathe in air? The air, your lungs, your rib cage, it expands and the air can rush into the lungs. Now students, this is a muscle, this is called diaphragm. This is called diaphragm. Now this muscle, when we are not breathing, then or when we are at rest, the diaphragm relaxes, and when we breathe, the diaphragm contracts. When it contracts, that means it moves downward. See, in normal case it is a relaxed form. When we are not breathing or when we are exhaling, at that time the diaphragm is upward. See, it is in the relaxed mode. But when we breathe, we need to increase this cavity. In order to increase the cavity, the diaphragm contracts and it moves downward so that it can increase the thoracic cavity, and the air rushes from outside to inside the lungs, and this rib cage, it also expands. Now come to this part. When we exhale, When we exhale, then the lungs also contracts, the rib cage. The rib cage, it contracts and the diaphragm relaxes. That means it moves upward. In case of exhalation, the diaphragm relaxes and it moves upward. In case of inhalation, the diaphragm contracts and it moves downward. In case of exhalation, when you exhale, then the rib cage contracts and moves inward. In case of inhalation, the rib cage relaxes and moves outward. So this is the two ways by which, this is the mechanism behind breathing in and this is breathing out. Now when we breathe in, the air which we are breathing is rich in oxygen and the amount of carbon dioxide and the water vapor is less. When we breathe out, the amount of oxygen in the air decreases, the exhaled air, and the amount of carbon dioxide increases and the amount of water vapor also increases.